Hey everyone, this is another review. This is the RWL Nighthawk Custom Recon 1911. It's made by the Red Wolf guys, so you've probably seen this if you guys have subscribed to them. Maybe a couple other YouTubers have also had a look at this gun. It's basically an airsoft version of, I think it's Chris Costa and his Nighthawk line of 1911s, his sort of, you know, shooters line. But let's just open it up. Let's quick look at the box actually. Pretty basic. I mean, it's just a box. It's not bad actually, it's quite good, but yeah, comes with your usual, you know, instruction manual. You know, don't shoot your cat and things like that. Don't need that. Now I've got, it's obviously CO2 as you can see here, but I've actually got two mags here because I did buy another one because this is actually my gun, so I'll get rid of these for now. Comes with one of these. You get another one with another mag that you buy, but essentially these are for the CO2. I'll show you that later. So taking out the gun, I also get rid of the box, which is pretty decent. We'll keep it in there, and well, you shouldn't break in that. So taking a look at the gun, it's fully metal. Let's see if I can. There'll be more detailed pictures later on. Obviously it's got this silver trigger, the silver outer barrel. It's basically full metal, both the slide and the lower portion, lower section of the gun. It's also got a rail there, so you can put flashlight or laser, whatever you want. Safety's on at the moment, which is just here. This is a proper safety, like most 1911s. Also has the trigger, the well, yeah, you need to hold it down to pull the trigger. Only then will it fire. All of these are off. The hammer works well, pretty crisp. The sights are nice and bright. No problem with those whatsoever. Pretty decent. Holding it back, it takes down like most 1911s. You simply align that to about here, and then there's a little button here that you just push down, and then you take the slide block thing back out, sorry, and then it's simply the slide simply slides off. One of the things with this gun is that it comes quite dry. There's no lubrication at all like most that you would find, especially because this is CO2. You won't be using green gas, which contains silicon in it, so you're gonna want to you know, use your silicon oil or whatever in this gun before you start firing it, and then also do that after every match, because after every game, because after a whole day's worth of using it will be probably quite dry and quite dirty, depending on if you use it outdoors or whatever. So you're going to want to re-lube it every time you've played. Yeah, before I move on to actually putting the CO2 into the mag and just test firing it, I forgot to mention that this is based off KWC 1911. So, you know, there are parts that are compatible if it breaks, or there's any parts internally that you want to change. Obviously, you know, the grips can all be changed to whatever ones you want, you know, for 1911. You know, trees can be changed, etc, etc. I've chronoed it once. It fired at 340, obviously because it uses CO2. I guess it's less likely to change than green gas, I mean, over time as you fire it. However, it's still gas, it's still affected by weather, whether it's hotter, colder. All those things affect how hard it fires and how many shots you've really taken, you know, how empty it is, how full it is. But yeah, you'll be alright about 330 FPS, 340. Right, so onto the magazines and to shooting. I think the mag holds 16 rounds in the magazine itself. I guess you can have one in the chamber, so one in the gun, so that's 17 overall. But as far as putting the CO2 in, it's pretty simple. You need one of these that you get with the gun, unscrew the bottom. There's a little black thing that you got to take out, and it comes out pretty easily. Put in a cartridge, This is one of the usual cyber gun ones. Whoops, you're going to need this. Make sure it's in straight, as straight as you can. Put it back in as fast as you can, really, because like all CO2 guns, it pierces the top and then your mag is ready to fire. And obviously, oh, can you hear it leaking there? And then just tighten it up. And then obviously you don't want to undo that. There you go. You obviously don't want to undo that, otherwise it'll start to leak. So make sure the safety's off. Yep. Put it in the gun. Till it clicks. There's no BB in there, and locks back as it should. And what I'm going to do is just going to test fire it once. It's got no BBs in there, so got back. Very hard kick, extremely hard kick. It is CO2. I think this gun is sort of known for its extremely hard kick. I think the only ones that are harder are like the Inokatsus, you know, that costs over $1,000. And I'm going to fire it. I'm going to hold the side release down. I'm going to keep it like this so that you can see it. Extremely hard kicking. It really does thrash about. Obviously it's probably even louder with the BB in there and it actually firing. Let's try it on this side. There you go. Yeah, extremely nice gun. The mags work, no leaking so far. They're pretty reliable. Gun itself hasn't got any problems with it taking the gas. It is a pretty reliable gun. Obviously I haven't had it for too long. Any troubles that might come up are probably that I have some text on here, or update the video, whatever. But aside from that, it's pretty simple to use. So always remember, take that out and make sure the hammer's up and then put on the safe, just in case you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, it runs on CO2, so it's harder kicking, more reliable in cold weather, especially in the UK. This is going to be much better than the you know, green gas guns. The mags themselves, I forgot to mention, are the MEU style ones. As you can see when you put them in, there's a bit that sticks out, so they're easier to take out. I think you can get KWC mags which don't have that and just sit flush with the bottoms and nothing does stick out, but I really like these MEU ones. And if you just look on their website, you can buy the exact same mag for, I think it's 28 quid or something like that, I can't remember. But I mean, you only really need a couple pistol mags. It's never going to be your main gun really. But yeah, extremely nice gun. Hammer works well, safety works well, good qualities, materials used, nice trays which I will take some pictures of right now, and then I'll have those at the end. So yeah, any questions please just leave them in the comments below, and thanks for watching.